been talking the housing market a lot these days, and why not have the hiking realtor tell us a little bit more. But first of all, Jackson Pauly, tell me why they call you the hiking realtor.
Yeah, well, I'll definitely tell you that, but first I do want to declare that I make my tea via sun in the backyard. Is that an acceptable way?
That's okay, Jackson.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
So, all right.
I don't want to get in trouble. I want to be welcome back for sure. So I'll make my tea the right way.
Thanks.
But yeah, I go by the hiking realtor just because I love hiking, and we live in Arizona, and that's one of the main things to do here. We're all here for the weather, and people come from various places and aren't familiar with the area, so I like to take them out and show them what Arizona has to offer.
I know, and that's what's really cool about you is that when you get your clients, you pretty much will take them for a little hike just so they can see the beautiful Arizona, especially for those that come in from out of town, and you show them different areas that could be right in their own backyard when you're selling them a house.
Yeah, absolutely. It depends on their degree of hiking, where they want to go. We can start off small, or we can go on some remote places and have a good time, just depending on what they want to do.
So, and I think this is great for realtors to do this more because it helps you get to know the client, them get to know you, and you're not just sitting in the stuffy office or somewhere in a little coffee shop. You're out and about, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We can go on a hike and don't have to talk about real estate if you're not into that. That's okay. We're just out there having a good time. Regardless, we're going to enjoy it and see the views.
Nice. All right, let's talk the housing market because we've been talking this each week. We've been having someone different in saying that the market's great right now, and you're seeing in your area that you're in the East Valley, right, or West Valley?
Well, I go all over actually. Yeah. Actually, one of the things is I hike all over the valley to find you the home. Sounds a little cheesy, but it kind of works.
So I like that. So talk about the market right now. We're seeing that it's a buyer's market and a seller's market. It's really interesting.
Well, it's a seller's, yeah, that's for sure. Just kind of as we talked about last time, you may not get that first offer you put in because there's a lot of competition. It may not even be at the asking price. You might have to go a little bit higher. But again, just talk to your agent about the best strategy for that particular property, and you can figure it out from there.
Right, and we also say have an agent, because I think a lot of people are trying to sell their houses themselves right now because they're trying to get as much money as they think they can, but sometimes they're not because they don't know all the techniques what a realtor knows.
Yeah, absolutely. It's always best to have an agent. But if you want to try, yourself, that's okay. I tried once to sell a house because I figured, hey, I got to see what people are trying to do. And I sat for about 3 weeks and had a big open house, 40 people. It was pretty impressive. I figured I'd get some bites. Nothing came along, so I put it on the market, and 4 days later I got an offer. So I understand wanting to save the money and try.
So, all right, what are some tips that you can give us about preparing the house with the realtor to sell?
Yeah, well, tidy up, make sure it's clean, obviously. Have the little booties and hand sanitizers and face masks if that's something you need to do. And just be ready for people to come through the house because there's a lot going on.
So what about remodeling? Because I've been talking to some friends who says, well, I'm going to remodel it so I can sell it. Is that smart to do?
I do remodel homes. I actually renovate homes and then put them back on the market to sell. So it is smart to do if you have the finances to do it, the time to do it, or you want to do it. You will get more money out of your return. But again, talk to your agent about where to spend that money. You don't want to spend it upstairs in the bedrooms. Obviously, people know kitchens and bathrooms are the main points. But there's little things you can do too to spruce it up.
Yeah. All right. I think you are very smart right now. Because you also are licensed in Wyoming, where I'm starting to see people want to move towards maybe a ranch, maybe having a bigger area. Wyoming is starting to blow up.
Yeah, absolutely. Keep it quiet. Don't tell anybody there. They're about the same size as Arizona, square mileage wise, but there's about 500,000 people there. And I'm licensed through Bighorn Real Estate Associates with Christie's International Real Estate, big names up there. And basically, ranch properties, as you mentioned, we'll get say 3 to 5 inquiries per month on average, just because of the size of the property, the price point, and what it takes to live on that type of property. There's not a whole lot of interest, so that's why 3 to 5 per month. Lately, with all the things been going on, we're getting anywhere from 3 to 5 per week, which is quite a bit. Obviously, with people looking to make a change in their lifestyle, whether it be just a second home or just want somewhere to get away. It's definitely just as hot up there as well.
Yeah, I know. I've been reading where people have actually gone up and started investing in Wyoming and Montana in different areas and started to make almost an area for the whole family too. And so the families are kind of like working the yards and doing stuff like that. So it's almost a nice place to get a family compound, you could say.
Absolutely. That's what they call it. They call it a compound family property or lot. And we've got one coming up, actually. We'll talk about it next time we're on. And yeah, it's definitely a type of property that a lot of people are looking to get right now.
So and also you're gonna get Seb. I'm gonna go ahead and tell the secret. There's some actually cheap flights to get right up there that fly right out of here, right there, because I know some friends that do it. So
yeah,
you could pretty much, kind of like going to San Diego in a way.
Yeah,
so
absolutely. We'll shoot up there for the weekend or a couple of days, look at some properties, come on back.
All right, how can people get a hold of you, Jackson?
They can call me at 623-255-HOME. But go on Facebook, check me out, The Real Estate Hiker. I love if you follow my page and see what there is to do in Arizona.
Jackson, thanks very much.
Great, thank you.